When detectives found the third body, they couldn't ignore the one detail, tying them all together: a single red rose, placed neatly beside each victim's head. But what chilled them to the bone wasn't just the ritual, it was the fact that all three victims had nothing in common. And the killer? He was a 31-year-old elementary school music teacher, beloved by everyone in town. This is the disturbing story of Ethan Ward, also known as the Smiling Butcher, a man who turned charm into camouflage and used a violin case to carry more than music. Ethan Ward was born in 1992 in a quiet suburb of Michigan. By all accounts, he was the perfect child, polite, smart, and musically gifted. His father was a retired Marine, his mother a local choir teacher. But behind closed doors, the Ward household was far from perfect. Ethan later revealed in his confession that he endured years of emotional abuse. His father demanded perfection, and his mother ignored his cries for help. By 14, Ethan had learned to hide everything: emotions, pain, even rage. He got straight A's, won piano competitions, and was even voted most likely to succeed. But deep down, he had already started fantasizing about control, about death. It would take nearly 15 years before his mask slipped, and by then, it was far too late. The first known victim was Lisa Hanley, a 29-year-old dog groomer. She went missing after work on a rainy Tuesday night in April 2021. Her body was found 3 days later in a nature preserve, posed, peaceful, hands folded, and a red rose placed delicately beside her face. The medical examiner reported a clean, swift cut to the throat. No signs of struggle. Just 3 weeks later, the second victim appeared: Jordan Tate, a 43-year-old gym instructor. Same cause of death, same rose, no defensive wounds. By the time victim 3, a college student named Becca Lynn, was discovered, panic gripped the town. The media called it a ritual killer. But no one suspected Ethan. After all, he hosted a children's recital just 2 days after Becca's body was found, and smiled the whole time. Detectives were stuck. No forensic evidence. No links between the victims, until a rookie officer noticed something odd on the edge of victim 2's hand. A faint streak of blue ink, sheet music ink. That clue led detectives to question employees at local music schools. One remembered something strange. A violin teacher had requested sheet music with roses on the cover art. His name? Ethan Ward. That tip was enough to get a warrant. When they entered his home, what they found was horrifying. A hidden room behind his bedroom closet. Framed photos of each victim, smiling. Preserved red roses in vials. And inside his violin case, a blade wrapped in a child's recital program. Ethan was arrested without incident in his interrogation. He shocked everyone by confessing immediately, but without remorse. He said, "I gave them peace. They were all just noise. I silenced it." When asked about the roses, he simply said, "Every performance deserves flowers." Ethan was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and is currently serving life without parole at Michigan State Penitentiary. What makes a man like Ethan Ward so terrifying isn't just the killings, it's how long he wore the mask. A killer who walked among us, who played lullabies by day and slaughtered by night. He didn't just hide in plain sight. He smiled. If you found this story chilling, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post weekly true crime breakdowns, real stories that are stranger and scarier than fiction. Stay curious and stay safe. This is Those Tragic Nights.